Hello, 8th grade. So for day 4, we're going to take a look at how to solve equations, and hopefully you remember a little bit from some of the algebra that you did last year. Okay, when you're solving equations, basically the key thing to remember is this right here. So you're looking for some sort of x that will make the left side and the right side be true. Okay, well, what can we put in here so that plus 4 will give you 10? In this case, it's pretty easy. You can see that it's 6. But what we're going to do is we're going to use algebra. And basically, when you're doing this, remember to always undo what has been done to x. So here, x has been increased by 4. So we're going to decrease it by 4. Okay? So because when you do plus 4 minus 4, of course, it cancels out. Okay? And as a result, you have 6. If you wanted to check, then on your left side, you have 6 plus 4. And then on your right side, you have 10. And you can see that your equation with the left side and the right side is balanced, which means that you're happy with your solution. Okay, let's take a look at a tougher one. So in this case, we've got 5t plus 3 is equal to 7. Well, you have the 5t, leave that for the moment, and let's get rid of this extra bit right here. Since it's plus 3, we are going to subtract 3 from both sides. So we have 5t minus 7 minus 3 is negative 10. Okay, now you want t to be isolated. Well, what's been done to t? T has been multiplied by 5. So to undo that, we are going to divide by 5, okay? And notice that we always do it to both sides. So what we've got is we've got t is equal to negative 2, okay? Moving on to the next one, a little bit tougher. Here, because you've got the x on both sides, so what you need to do is you need to bring the x's together. Okay, so let's start with the x's. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 2x from both sides, because when you have 2x and minus 2x, they cancel each other out. Now, what do we have here? We have 5 minus, now minus 3x minus 2x is minus 5x, and that is equal to 3. Okay, now getting a little bit closer to x, let's get rid of the 5. Okay, so we're going to subtract 5 from both sides. Now careful, don't lose this minus here, and you have minus 5x is equal to 3 minus 5 is minus 2. The last step is we want to divide the left side by minus 5 and the right side by minus 5. Now negative and a negative is a positive, so you have x is equal to 2 over 5. Okay, so hopefully that's sinking in a little bit. Let's do 2 more. So 50 is equal to 8 plus a over 2. Now, of course, don't forget, please feel free to pause this, do it, and then unpause it and see if you've got the same answer. And, if you do, then, you got it. Okay, I want to get rid of this 8 first, because there's my a over 2. I'm not going to touch that just yet. So 8 and minus 8. So what we've got is we got 42 is equal to a divided by 2. This is a little bit different, because think about what's been done to a. It's been divided by 2, so the opposite of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, okay? Now, what's happening here? It's 8 times 2 divided by 2. Of course, I did that to cancel it out. And my solution is 84, okay? Now, since we've got space here, I'm just going to check, okay? So let's just check. Okay, so we have 50 on the left side, and then on the right side we have 8 plus 84 divided by 2. And then we have 50 on the left, 8 plus 84 divided by 2 is 42. Okay, that's balanced, right? The substituting in 84 worked, which means that you're happy, which means that you have earned some stars. Okay, last one, a little bit longer, but that's okay. And again, feel free, pause it, do it, you know, see if you've got the concept. The first step is to expand like you were doing in the first 2 days. So you have 18n minus 2, that's a 7. So plus 7n plus 7 and 6 is 42. And you've got a negative 60. Alrighty. Now let's collect some like terms here. Okay. 18n is going to go with 7n. And I think that the minus 2 goes nicely with the 40. Now I'm going to stick to my rule of writing it out so in order so it's easier to collect like terms. So 18n plus 7n minus 2 plus 42 is negative 60. So 18 plus 7, 25n, minus 2 plus 42, that will give us plus 40, and we've got negative 60. Okay. Hopefully by now, just looking at this, you would know what to do. Okay, so let's subtract 40 from both sides. If the screen stops moving, okay, we're ready. Take off 40, take off 40, and then we have 25n is equal to negative 100, and now we need to get rid of that 25, and we've got n is equal to minus 4, and there's a big one done. So that's solving linear equations in a nutshell, and hopefully you understood. And now go ahead